Last week on Tinfoil Tuesday, we learned a little bit about a twin solar system, which apparently lies right next to Earth. Well, today we're going to learn a little bit more about it, as Niburu Followers Anonymous is going to teach us. Hello all and welcome along to another episode of Tinfoil Tuesday with me, Simon Dan. Thank you very much for joining me. Right, back to today's video, which is from Niburu Followers Anonymous. And they've got a video regarding facts about the twin solar system, which is begging to be looked at. So hold on everyone as we take a journey into our twin solar system, but not really.
So about that undeniable proof that I was telling you about. What proof is that, you ask? Well, the proof that we actually have a binary twin solar system. It's another solar system and another sun that we are quite purposefully not being told about.
Exciting, she has actual proof. I do wonder though what the incentive is not to tell people about this second solar system.
Let's take a moment to recap. So in part one, I explained how this man, Samuel Hoffman, made a very important discovery. Back in 1978, he discovered our binary twin solar system, and also how we actually live in an electrical universe, not gravitational.
And that is a double whammy. Not only a second solar system, but a second solar system in an electrical universe. We have hit the jackpot here, people.
And our two solar systems actually cross paths about every 3,600 years. And this other solar system arrived just outside Earth's atmosphere back in 2009.
2009, right, okay. Any evidence for this arrival or this 3,600 year cycle? Or have you just got drawings?
So in order to truly understand the proof that we actually have, you first need to understand just how significant these drawings are that I share. So all of the drawings I share are created by Samuel Hoffman, and what he has done is he started using a skill called remote viewing, which allows him to visualize in his mind the details of these other planets. He can see their locations and colors, the moons, asteroids, crafts, etc. He can pretty much see it all.
Oh, so he made it up then. Gotcha. Remote viewing, by the way, is also on the arm of the nonsense tree with the psychic abilities and whatnot.
And then what he does is once a month, he creates a drawing of what he sees to show us what is out there. And truly, the most remarkable part of it all is his accuracy. There's nearly 100 drawings from over the last 9 years, and each are completely highly accurate.
Well, not accurate to reality, no. Maybe accurate to each other. Let's have a look at one of those drawings. Yep, seems totally accurate.
And just so you know, based on all the years I have studied this information, there is no question that Samuel Hoffman is completely connected with this other solar system and what we're seeing in our sky.
Says a lady called Niburu Followers Anonymous. Makes sense.
He is doing and seeing things that normally most people could never do or see, yet he does so with ease. So let's take a moment and look at some of the more obvious examples first, and that is the times when these planets will cut into our sunlight. Now you have to remember, these planets are currently passing between Earth and our sun, so what we see are their dark sides. They create undeniable shadows in the sky, as well as cutting out portions of our sunlight.
In other words, lens flares play havoc when recording the sun. Seriously though, you expect us to believe that planets of considerable size are passing in between us and the sun, and are so close to us that they're actually blocking some of the sun's light? Do you have any idea how that would totally mess with the celestial mechanics of the solar system?
You will notice just how repetitive all of this actually is, indicating that there are objects there causing this to happen.
Yeah, it looks like clouds from where I'm sitting, to be honest.
So now that you have a better understanding of what's happening, let's take a moment and look at a few other pictures on a deeper level. For instance, this picture here, do you notice how the sunlight has an unusual curve to it? That entire blue area is the shadow of a planet.
Really? because it just looks like sky to me. Is it not more feasible that in this particular instance, the sun is causing a blooming effect? Now, this is where the sun is so bright on the camera's sensor that that brightness leaks onto other pixels. Seems a way more simpler explanation than giant planet in the way.
The planet Isatum, and you see how it is curved into our sunlight, cutting into the sunlight and blocking portions of it. Things like this are completely normal, and I see it happen almost every day.
With your eyes, or in photos like the ones you're showing here?
And that green orb, that is an asteroid. The green asteroid.
Of course it is. In front of Isatum, I see. I should have known that, really.
And again, do you see how this blue area is curved into our sunlight, causing our sunlight to appear a distorted shape? This whole blue area is the shadow of a planet that is cutting into our sunlight.
Seems like the same thing going on as the last picture, to be honest.
So now let's pair up some of these photos with Samuel Hoffman's drawings. First, here we have a drawing that shows the yellow moon cutting in to the right of our sun, just like this photo has. And then to the left, again, a planet cutting into our sunlight. And remember, most of the time, Samuel Hoffman's drawings predate whatever photograph I am pairing it with, just so you know.
Well, that's me told, isn't it? Where are all the asteroids then in real life, in the real life pictures, the ones that are from the drawings? Where are they?
And again, we have another great example showing a planet cutting into our sunlight, causing it to appear pinched and distorted. So this red area is the planet Isatum, more from a distance, and the blue area behind it is the shadow coming from the planet Nibiru.
Ah, the famous Nibiru. I wonder when that would make an appearance.
And as you can see, this drawing by Samuel Hoffman is completely accurate, if not identical. So do you see what I see? Thought so. And it matches the drawing, right?
Not really, no. His sun is way too pointy.
Yeah, this is actually the yellow moon of the planet Isatum, and currently this moon is always just to the right of our sun. So keep your eye out when you're out taking pictures for Isatum's moon, now that you know where it's located.
No thanks, I like my retinas attached.
But as you can see, it's undeniably matching this drawing that was created long before this image ever actually happened. So just to clarify one thing, we are not talking about small planets in the distance that you need a telescope to see. These planets are passing just outside Earth's atmosphere.
Of course they are. I wasn't being silly and thinking they were really far away.
Which means their atmospheres quite literally will fill our entire sky.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold it. A minute ago you showed us this picture and said it matched Hoffman's drawings. Then you showed us this picture stating it's sky behind it. But in Hoffman's drawings, there's another planet behind it. That is a fail, I'm afraid. Well, there we go, everyone. What do we think about that one? Now, we all know the basics of the second solar system. And more importantly, we can keep an eye out for it, can't we, on our travels. But for now, I'm afraid we're all done and dusted for another Tinfoil Tuesday. Let me know what you thought about that episode in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching today. If you enjoyed it, please do consider subscribing to the channel. We are now less than 4,000 away from that magic 500,000. I'm sure we'll get there by the end of the year now. And of course, if you really enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up button too. I've been Simon Dan. Have yourselves a great week, and I'll see you on Friday for the final ever Flat Earth Fail compilation, episode 50. It's going to be epic. See you then.